Do your children solve their own problems? Do you give your children an opportunity to solve their own problems? Last week I shared a story about my sweet wife and giving my son an opportunity to solve his own problem. As a result, my child walked a little taller that next day because he had exercised his problem-solving muscles and he was more apt to be able to solve his own problems in the future. Now, the steps that my wife used are the very steps that we teach in our Becoming a Love and Logic Parent seminars. Now, I'm an independent facilitator for the Love and Logic curricula. And in helping children to solve their own problem, step number 1 is to show empathy. True empathy and understanding that your child's problem to them is just as big as your problems are to you. Step number 2 is the power message. And this is where you give the problem back to your child and you say, wow, what do you think you're going to do? You give it to them. You don't hold on to the problem. You don't carry the problem. You see, the parents that are exhausted at the end of the day are the parents that are carrying those problems with them, trying to solve. It's not your problem. It's their problem. Step number 3 is you give them some options. You word it in a way to where you ask, do you want to hear what some other children have tried? Step number 4 is you go through the consequences with them. So all of a sudden you say in step number 3, hey, do you want to hear what some other kids have tried? You go through and they say, you know, I think I'll do that. Okay, great. Well, let's talk about the consequences. How do you think that's going to work out for you? And then step number 5 is you give them permission to either solve the problem or not solve the problem. But ultimately the message is, this is your problem and I will love you through it and I will be here through this problem with you, but I'm not going to solve it. And the sooner you learn how to solve your own problems, the better equipped you are going to be for the future and what the future has in store for you. So as easy as it is as a parent for us to take on our kids' problems, you're doing them a disservice and you aren't preparing them to solve their own problems in the future. There is a PDF link that will be at the bottom of this video that you can review as to the 5 steps in helping children solve their own problems. For additional helps, like my Facebook page. Good luck to you. Live with gratitude.